I was somehow lucky enough to receive an invitation to the Dawntrail media tour, where I was given the opportunity to test out the level 100 iterations of all 21 of the game's jobs. In order to make sure you can get all the information you want quickly, I've sectioned each of my media tour videos into 3 sections. Firstly comes the changes and additions, including tooltips. Then I will talk more in depth on how I feel about the jobs. It's here that I'll talk about the various little bits and pieces that I tested, how this will shift their playstyle, and give you a bit of a primer of exactly what to expect going into the next expansion. Lastly, at the end of the video, I will have a full list of the jobs tooltips from the media tour build, including traits. Do please bear in mind that what I played was a development build, and it's totally subject to change, especially potencies, so don't take this as a final product, but it can be very useful to see intention and direction from the developers. Additionally, I had very limited time to test everything, and our play session was at like 400 ping due to needing to route the server access through North America, then all the way to Japan. So what you're going to be seeing from me is definitely not peak gameplay. My apologies, I did the best I could with what we had access to. Let's start with Dancer's new capstone ability, Dance of the Dawn. After you use technical finish, you will now gain a 30-second buff that makes your next saber dance change into this new attack, and it's a 1000 potency AoE GCD. You now also get a new attack after using Flourish. From level 96 onwards, Flourish will grant the finishing move ready buff, allowing you to then use finishing move. Finishing move shares the same button as standard step and is a slightly stronger version of it, sitting at 820 potency. Doing this will then grant you another new buff, Last Dance Ready. Last Dance is a whole new weapon skill which hits for 420 potency. Nice, finishing off your new barrage of dance moves. Shield Samba also gets its mitigation contribution increased, and across the board all DPS that are able to use it received a buff to Second Wind. There's also a suite of potency buffs to many of Dancer's basic combo actions and attacks such as Talana to further bring their damaging capabilities in line with the upgrades other jobs have been receiving too. Honestly, I didn't get too much time to play around with the range DPS at all, so I don't have particularly in-depth thoughts to share. So whilst I showcase all of the altered and new tooltips and traits for level 100 Dancer here for your viewing pleasure, I firstly want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and secondly, I'm interested to see how you Dancer players think that this will change Dancer's playstyle. Is it mostly staying the same aside from those 2 extra hits each minute, or will we see slightly more major adjustments creep out from the woodwork as a result? As always, have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day.